Hello, welcome to episode 5 of our Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Tuscany. We are now a pretty significant Italian power, while stretching from Rome to Medina. But still nothing compared to France, Austria, the Ottomans, or the Naples, Aragon, Castille faction that's our main rival at the moment. Except it's not actually our rival because we have to produce Venice. And I think we're going to have to, even though Venice is actually our ally, along with Milan and France. We should actually try and add Hungary if we can. No, we cannot, because they do not like us. Okay, we'll get this going. France declared war on Austria. Venice hates us now because we are rivals. I suppose it's understandable. Taking us alone. Hungary wants military access, good. Genoa wants military access, also good. Scandal at the court. Sometimes a scandal would erupt in the royal court and would upset a monarch to the point where most diplomatic activity would come to a standstill and things quieten down. Money or stability? I think I'm going to take the money, even though something's gone wrong. Okay, it's the cost of reinforcing my armies that's the problem here. Although they are almost at full strength. Alliance with Hungary, yes. I couldn't do one with Austria, could I? I'm gonna guess no. Nope, not even close. Castille also is a no. Actually, that's almost a yes. Not influence relations. Just improve relations there a bit. I might be able to get a Spanish ally. The Protestant Reformation has happened in Württemberg. Thoughts of disapproval against the Roman Catholic Church are spreading across Europe as a result of the increasing corruption of monks and clerics. Voices are raised questioning the current principles and greed of the Church. A monk in Württemberg has for some time expressed deep concerns and is now openly declaring his discontent with the Church, paving the way for a reformation of the faith. Yeah, there are a few Protestant places around here. Pretty interesting. There's a good chance that I might go completely ahistorical and become a Protestant Tuscany simply because I haven't had the best relations with the Pope. Okay, my economy, well not my economy, my finances have recovered. So I should be able to start repaying my loans soon enough. And choose a replacement. Doing military ideas, so we might as well keep a military candidate. Just so we can get this idea done quickly. Though we're a little behind in the admin tech. I should probably be using my admin tech. Okay, that's happening. Recall diplomats. And I now have Castille as an ally. It's very interesting. Castille allied with Austria, Portugal, Milan, Tuscany and Venice. So they probably won't help me fight Venice. Which is a shame. So I've got Milan, Castille, Hungary and France, and looking at Hungary, France and Milan would... Austria has been fabricating claims on us, that's not good. Genoa could be another useful ally against Venice. Oh yeah, I've got a cardinal. Wicked. Aragon I've got good relations with. Castille is very good. Hungary is very good as well. Ottomans could be a little bit better. Austria, it could be a lot better. No, it couldn't. Our people revel in freedom. Or I suppose it's our people revel in freedom. We've allowed the common people freedom and it's paying off. They are more content than usual. Stability cost modifiers lower. I think Civil War I'll try and make him a little bit happier with me since I did declare war on them. For basically no reason. Polish serfdom, army morale plus 10% is excellent. I've got minus 1% interest per annum. Okay, what does this actually hold? Crete's independent. Cyprus, Genoa's got the land up here. So Venice is actually just this area. Just while I'm here, what's my mission? Claim our rival's province Modena. I can't do that because I already own Modena. I'll just get diesel trade power. I've got a lot of inflation already. I keep looking at 5.92. I really should look at trying to lower that if I can. Protestantism is spreading. Austria is still the emperor. And they're all in France and Hungary, but for some reason France didn't call me into the war. That should be enough to pay off one of the loans. Then once I get those paid off, I think I'll oh, a regent now rules Austria. I suppose it doesn't matter. Except they've got some Protestant provinces in here, which could be useful. So it's pretty solidly Austrian there by the looks of it. And everybody hates me by a long way, so I'm never going to be emperor. Good to know. Invest in a cardinal. And then we can take this guy off Lithuania. Mission: protect against Venice, which would require having a building another regiment. Create a proper fleet. I do need to do that. My eldest son is on trial for corruption and bribery. There is no doubt that charges are true. The conviction of your eldest son will be a serious personal blow to you. On the other hand, we could of course interfere in the trial and secure his innocence. I think we'll interfere. Can't get him yet. Can't papal control. I doubt that's going to happen. 75% of my fleet is a lot of ships. I think we might take this one. Because, how many troops am I allowed? 24, so 6 more. Well, I suppose it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Except of course we can't actually afford that, so I'll just build a infantry regiment. Just to complete the mission. Go carracks and caravels. So we can rebuild our fleet with better ships. Cool, that was an easy mission to accomplish. Let's try and make friends with Bohemia, they're good quite hard to do. And we'll rate at Bavaria. mission. Proper fleet or wait for our manpower to recover. That will take a very long time, so let's create a proper fleet. Actually, do we have enough to improve our stability? Yep. Corruption. Lose 1 stability or gain 3 inflation. Just got my stability up there. No, we're going to have to lose it. Marriage with Castille, yes please. Although hopefully I don't end up being another kind of interpersonal union with those other 3 states. Just want to take a look at the Venetian Navy. 49 ships, 0 heavy ships, 27 light, 15 galleys. So I can't match them in terms of numbers. If I owned heavy ships, I could be able to overpower them and create a more powerful navy. But I can't actually afford to have that large navy. Which is a problem. So I think my rivalry with Austria is going to have to involve me trying to capture these land provinces. It should actually be fairly easy, although Milan will probably try and grab them. Yeah, probably have to give Austria to Hungary, but that should be fine. To go to war with Venice now, who would come with me? Milan. France, why not? Because you're very heavily in debt. And Hungary is heavily in debt and exhausted and running low on men. Genoa is in debt. I'll probably end up fighting Castille, which could be interesting, but not exactly desirable. Savoy is fabricating a claim on Modena. Ooh, way short of paying that loan. Oh, and Ottomans have just expanded even further. Oh, and Denmark's gotten huge. Good for you, Denmark. I think we should be friends. Oops, I'm allied to France's rival, which would be Castille. Means I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, should check these things before I just go around making alliances. So England, Castille and Austria are the people I do not want to be friends with. Repay the loan. Unhappiness among the peasantry. Conflicts and protests over taxes, landlord cruelty, expropriation, serfdom and customs policies have become quite frequent. If you don't solve the problems soon, the consequences could be dire. Lose money or gain prestige and lose stability. Okay. Almost got enough to boost stability back up. Lose Republican tradition, yes, we will seize them and their wealth. I might actually build some buildings. Just because my economy's not doing that great. Diplomatic reputation -5 because we have babbling buffoons as our diplomats. Marketplaces would be very good. But comfortables give us a steadier income. Temple 1.23, I think that's actually the highest. Building a temple in Florence should go a long way to improving our income. Bill of Rights, national revolt risk -2, sounds pretty good. And Tunisia is with another army. So revolt in Sienna. Easily crushed. And Tunisia's quite large down here. Allied with the Ottomans and Morocco, so in other words, that's a very powerful bloc. And my mission was to rebuild my fleet, wasn't it? Create a proper fleet. Maybe I'll try and make friends with Morocco. I think it's just we'll build a trading fleet again. I can't actually challenge Venice's fleet in realistic terms. Rather I could, but it'll be way too expensive. Whereas I can build a trading fleet of caravels pretty easily. Which will also help me get more money, pay for a larger army, and it'll all be good. Rotating this. Ours? Yeah, I just didn't notice that happened. And, wow, looks like Bohemia's gone Protestant. Sale of titles. One of our advisors suggests selling off titles of nobility to anyone who can afford to pay. It's interesting since we are a republic, bringing a lot of money but would devalue the idea of nobility and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. Gain 1 stability would be nice, but so would 35 ducats. I think we'll take stability. And I've probably almost got enough to boost that to 3. Yeah, I'm 1 short. Importing iron. We strive to keep the Tuscan military strong, modern and domestically supported, but sometimes our priorities end up in conflict with each other. Lacking the rich iron mines of our neighbours, some of our grander plans for future military development will not be possible as soon as we might wish. Increasing imports is a tempting option, but relying on foreign support might compromise our trade policies, although a knife in the back of a neighbour would be all the more brilliantly insidious if made from their own steel. Milan's print increases, that's good. Getting to mercantilism also very good, especially since I do not have a very powerful fleet or anything. Oops, it's gone. Took too long to decide. Well, that was a shame. Because those were actually both very good options to pick. Actually, did I get in? Nothing actually better. I can get 2 leaders for free? No, I can't. I get 1 for free. So we'll just go with that. And that's given us a bit more trade income. Yes, it has. Start building another. Reducing inflation. Requires 75 administrative power and a kind of need that from my technologies. So we're just going to have to live with inflation, I think, for now. Or I suppose. No, not on that one. Nope. Okay, no one here is going to reduce inflation for us. Which is a real shame. Administrative power or prestige? I just lost comfortability. I will take the administration. I'm starting to discover more and more of the rest of the world. Of course, it's all far too far away for us to colonise. Heretics. Hussites and Sweden. There's obviously a minority Hussites in there. English is trying to conquer Aberdeen. So has England declared war on Scotland? Right, it's gone to war on the side of Scotland. And they're now calling me to fight against England and Portugal, which I will do happily. I might have to do something with my fleet. Send them over here to help the French first. I think we're just going to go on the out of port. Time to leave. And we're back to losing lots of money. Trades thing. Might send them to Ragusa, because there don't seem to be any Portuguese ships in that part of the world, and they can still help us out a bit there, just in terms of directing trade to Genoa instead of Venice. Improvements in production technology. Yeah, I need lots of admin power. And I'm sorry if you can hear a, well, drilling noise. There's just been a big drills parked outside of our house and it's drilling into the ground for some reason. So you'll just have to bear with it if it's a problem. So that's Ottomans. Oh, we can get them to like us a bit more, I think. Austria. Poland's not doing well. I suppose since I'm fighting on behalf of Scotland, maybe I'll get them to like me a bit better. And Ireland's gone pretty solidly Protestant. Well, no. England's converted to Protestantism, and Ireland's remained Catholic. Actually, there's already been quite a few states have switched to Protestantism. Well, England, Denmark, Bohemia. All these little ones in around here. Yes, a new idea, a free merchant, yes please. And Genoa is my home port. I'll just click on here, just nope, doesn't tell me. Looks to me like there are 3 going in, 3 going out. I've already got 1 in Ragusa. Next one down is Alexandria, where there's a fair bit of trade. Or Tunis. I think I will put it in Alexandria. And we'll just transfer the trade power. Straight in Genoa, I think. Yep. I could also tell him to send it to Ragusa, put more money in there. But I don't actually have a particularly huge amount of trade power here anyway, so I think it's better to just chuck it all in to Genoa, or I'll just take 8% of what goes in there. Whereas in Alexandria I have next to no power. 6.5 trade power. I'll actually try to get Mamluks to like me as well. I suppose I should continue building up the fleet. Except of course on this side now, since I'm a bit scared of the I should be, but English and Portuguese navies. National tax. Government corruption. Lower the tax modifier or have inflation. I think we could go with lower taxes for a little while. Trade income is now 193, so it's gotten lower. Oh, because I moved my ships out of Genoa. I suppose I really should be trying to increase my trade power in those few provinces. 10 prestige or 14 ducats? 14 ducats is a lot. Oh, I've got tons of prestige. I always seem to have so much prestige. So let's take it. Prestige. Seem to have really arsehole sons at the moment. Actually, I haven't seen any Portuguese ships or anything around here recently, so I might take the risk and send them into Genoa. Election, another military candidate. Up to $2.93 from trade, which is excellent. I suppose really I should be trying to collect trade from Venice as well, since I do have some trade ports in there. And Venice is the wealthier of the two. I think if I do try and take money from there, it's a significant penalty. And even better ships. And what's this? Increasing trade efficiency is excellent. Actually, I'll put that up even higher. 317, brilliant. There's the Portuguese fleet. That's way more powerful than mine will ever be. Oh! There's the English Navy, just sunk mine. Well, I took a risk and I lost. That's a rat bastard. We've lost a great man. Really decent to replace him with. Machiavelli publishes a masterpiece. A book called The Prince. It includes a lot on governing politics, not just focuses on the hereditary princes, but also on the possibilities for new princes. It explains how to retain power and how to successfully rule conquered territories. The ends justify the means. Team public and traditional, nice, gain stability, nice team prestige, nice. I don't really see any of those guys being particularly useful right now. There's also an English army. I stopped paying attention for a second. I imagine that's trade income's going way down. Gain 1 militarism. Yeah, I think we'll take that option. Start rebuilding our fleet, obviously we're going to leave them in port for now. Just go help Milan out with these zealots. So of course the English shot now as well. But they're not going to have a very good time. Better than mine at least, but his troops are worse and he was guys have taken heavy casualties there. Scotland's completely occupied. White peace. Alright. It's less than ideal, but the only real loss there was my fleet. Okay, I think we'll end it there for this episode. Not a lot happened, we just kind of, well, improved our economy a bit, got those new countries into the admin, started rebuilding our fleet, then lost it, improved our trade power a bit, but then lost it with our fleet. Army's a little bit bigger, but not a huge amount. New alliance with Castille, which in retrospect I don't really want. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time.